Good evening. This is the special meeting of the Haysville City Council to discuss the community development block grant application that we are applying for our local businesses. With that, we are going to then call the meeting to order and have the roll call.
Hessler.
Here.
Walters.
Here.
Rarden.
Here.
Ewert.
Here.
Finner.
Here.
Parton.
Here.
Crum.
Here.
Thompson.
Here.
This is a special meeting that was requested by 3 of our council people, which is what we have to do within our ordinances. I'm going to read the letter sent to me. It says, "We are writing on behalf of all Haysville businesses affected by COVID-19. The CARES Act awarded the state of Kansas with $9 million to help local businesses retain jobs for low to moderate income. The money will be distributed using the Kansas Department of Commerce Community Development Block Grant Program. City must hold a public hearing to approve a resolution certifying legal authority to apply for the CDBG CV funds. Funds will be awarded on a first come, first served basis. We're requesting a special meeting to be held on Wednesday, May 27th, 20 at 6:30 to hold a public hearing and approve the resolution. Signed, Councilperson Crum, Councilperson Rarden, and Councilperson Ewert. With that, then, in your package, you have a memo from council telling again what we're talking about, which then is going to move to need a motion to open the public hearing.
Make a motion to open the hearing.
Second.
Have a motion by Councilman Rarden and a second by, was it
Ewert.
by Councilperson Ewert? Discussion? Question?
Hessler.
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Rarden.
Yes.
Ewert.
Yes.
Finner.
Yes.
Parton.
Yes.
Crum.
Yes.
Thompson.
Did I hear an affirmative?
Yes, sir.
But usually we read from a script to make sure that we cover all bases on our public hearings and say to protect the rights of all parties involved in order to create an opportunity to everyone to speak. The Haysville City Council follows a specific procedure. An outline of procedures available at the www.haysville-ks.com on the COVID-19 information page. Your attention to this procedure and your patience as we hold this hearing virtually is appreciated. We've had the motion to open the public hearing for the Community Development Block Grant COVID Response Supplement. This grant is up to $300,000, which will be distributed to qualifying Haysville businesses licensed in the city of Haysville. Oral and written comments were received and become a part of the Haysville CDBG Citizen Participation Plan. And we are now formally opened. Have any council members had any outside contact regarding this project? Seeing none, then we'll move on. Do any of the councilmen have a conflict of interest in this matter? Seeing none. Has the city received any written or electronic communications? Yes, no? Anybody? No?
No.
The affirmative? No.
I have from Kim, the Titanium Salon. If you'd like me to read that.
Sure.
Hold on just a second. Let me find the email. She wrote, "To whom it may concern, grant money for the city of Haysville could really help the city and most of the businesses. My Titanium Salon for practically 2 months with no income. We couldn't even work if we wanted to. We had no choice. With all the monthly utilities and rent due each month, our accounts went into the negative. Thankfully, we are back up and running. Sincerely, Kimberly Kaiser, Titanium Salon."
Very good. Anything else we received from anybody at all? Seeing that, then we need the staff report. Zach, you have a staff report?
Yeah, just real briefly, to clarify, there's two programs for awarding. One they titled Micro Grant, which is 5 or fewer employees, including the owner, that would be eligible to receive economic development grants. The other program is called Economic Development. It's businesses between 6 and 50 employees, and they are able to apply for these funds to pay for working capital such as wages, utilities, rent, etc. The purchase of 60 days worth of inventory needed to reopen. 60 days would begin on the day the business is allowed to reopen. Different play, just an FYI, like Wichita, Manhattan, Lawrence, Johnson County, Overland Park, Kansas City, they're all ineligible because of population. They're not able to apply for these grants. So it's between us and the other 140 counties and the 104 counties, I'm sorry, and however many municipalities apply for this. So it's a first come, first served basis. This is the process they've selected to go with for distributing the grants. We're just trying to give it our best effort and get all the, why we're here tonight to do the public hearing, just to get all of our ducks in a row and give it our best shot. So I'm open for any questions you may have on this.
This allow us to be able to put our application in tomorrow if the council approves the resolution.
Tomorrow's the first day, isn't it?
No, they opened it up the May 12th, but with this process, the way it sets, they gave an allowance on the public hearing time. You had to have 7 days in your newspaper. Public hearing notice was put in on the 21st. So you have to have 5 days in between that. You can't count the day of the posting or the publication or the day of the meeting. So 7 days total, 5 in between today and when we posted it. They told us on the virtual Q&A, minimum 14 days before you would be able to even apply to have all the stuff ready to get out there. So I know we're ahead of the curve on a few places that I've talked to. So again, we're just teeing it up as best we can and trying to get in there and hopefully get awarded some money.
Okay.
So I have a question.
I don't understand how the businesses go about applying for this.
Yeah,
If we get it.
Yeah, if we are awarded, we will come up with an in-house policy. They're supposedly going to get us applications that we can kind of put in our own process. We would look to also get a grant administrator, so we don't have to handle the administration of these fees and the paperwork and all that comes with, free money. So we're told that they'll be doing awards within 2 weeks of submission. So that's really where we're at now. They don't know what that process looks like yet either. So
Okay. I just was curious.
yeah.
One of those moving targets.
Now, are these forgivable loans like the PPP?
These are grants. These are, they don't have to pay these back.
Okay.
So if we have to hire an independent administrator, does the cost of that come out of the 300,000?
Yes, we've rolled that into the cost of 300,000. We can take a maximum of 10%. We've requested the max at 15%, or not. I'm sorry, 15,000, which was 5% in our case. If we don't use that, we can deobligate that back into the award pile if it doesn't cost that much. But we'd rather be kind of err on the side of caution with that one.
So is there a reason that we have to hire an independent administrator, or is that?
That's their recommendation, just because the paper trail that comes with federal dollars. I know we have the same issues with the Haysville hustle. You're going to have if we are awarded, we're going to have several businesses that are going to be all in different levels, and then they would prefer to have somebody. They've got kind of like a tailored list of people that have been in the system before or have been administered grants before. So that way it's kind of, they know the system and the process. They warned that if you thought the paper trail for application was tedious, if you get awarded money, that paper trail is 10 times that. So that's where we're at with that.
Same thing we did done our last application where we were hiring the person that was going to cost us $20,000 at that time. The administration is quite onerous in paperwork to make sure it gets done to meet all those federal standards that are out there. Other questions, Council? If not, it's really time now for anybody public-wise. Are we receiving anything from our emails?
I have not received any emails.
Okay. And since we don't have any emails, there's no questions. We're now then ready to make a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilman Kessler and a second by Councilman Crum to close the public hearing. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Rardon,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
We're now ready to have the resolution certifying legal authority to apply for the CDBG-CV program from the Kansas Department of Commerce and authorizing the mayor to sign and submit such an application. So if you want to do this, we need a motion to approve this resolution.
I'll make a motion that we have the resolution certifying legal authority to apply for the CDBG-CV program from the Kansas Department of Commerce and authorizing the mayor to sign and submit such application as presented.
Second.
Who wants a second, Mr. Rardon or Mrs. Ewert?
Let her have it.
Okay.
Who cares?
Come on, Pat, be a player now.
This
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
We have a motion from Councilman Crum to approve the resolution and a second from Councilman Ewert. Any discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Rardon,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
We will make the application first thing in the morning. We'll see where it goes. Maybe a couple of weeks. We'll see if we've got some money to distribute to a lot of our businesses that really were affected and not able to work.
Good.
We need a motion to adjourn unless there's some questions somewhere.
I'll make.
Are we not expecting to, we're not expecting to hear anything at all for a couple of weeks, or will there maybe be something when they'll tell us they're going over it or anything like that?
As far as I know, I've had a phone call into them today, kind of answer all my questions and kind of get it geared up to apply. So we have everything together. In their Q&A, they say 14 days is what they're looking at. On the phone today, she's like, we're kind of winging it on our end because this is all new to them, because this process was not necessarily geared or set up towards these kind of funds. So we're kind of retrofitting their process, and I think they're doing it as quickly as they can, and they've tried to simplify their process as much as possible. So my guess is probably 14 days. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Very good. We are ready for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we close tonight's meeting.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilperson Ewert and a second by Councilman Rardon to adjourn. Discussion? Question?
Kessler,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Rardon,
Yes.
Ewert,
Yes.
Benner,
Yes.
Parton,
Yes.
Crum,
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
All right.
All right,
Thanks a lot.
See ya.